Everywhere you turn, you hear stories of people amazed by the transformations in their waistlines thanks to one simple drink. It's not about an instant miracle, but a gradual yet noticeable improvement, where clothes start to fit more comfortably, movements become easier, and posture straightens. This is the essence, not just weight loss, but shedding a burden of fatigue that you may not have even realized you were carrying. So here it is, this miraculous drink. Just one glass, 5 simple ingredients, 10 days of use. That's all it takes to kickstart the transformation. And it's not just about the stomach. It's about how you feel when you wake up in the morning, how you move throughout the day, and how you see yourself in the mirror. This drink isn't just a means to improve digestion or achieve a flat stomach. It's a way to respect your body, to feel its strength and energy. It's an opportunity to start each morning with something warm, healing, and made with love. That's why we suggest you try this drink for yourself. Not because it's trendy, but because it's timeless. Try it for 10 days and listen to your body. Then share your experience, your changes, your discoveries, even the smallest victories that only you might notice. Share it in the comments to inspire others on their journey to health and well-being. In the world of health and wellness, stories constantly emerge of people whose figures have noticeably transformed thanks to one simple drink. It's not about a sudden miracle, but about gradual yet palpable changes. Clothes start to fit more comfortably, movements become light and effortless, and posture straightens. The point is not only about losing extra pounds, but also about getting rid of the burden of fatigue, which may not have been realized before. So here it is, this miraculous drink, just one glass, 5 simple ingredients, and 10 days of use to start the transformation process. It's not just about the stomach, but also about how a person feels when waking up in the morning, how they move during the day, and how they look at their reflection in the mirror. This drink is not just a means to improve digestion or achieve a flat stomach, but a way to respect your body, to feel its strength and energy. It is an opportunity to start each morning with something warm and healing, created with care. It is suggested to try this drink on yourself not because it is fashionable, but because it is relevant at all times. Try it for 10 days and listen to your feelings. Pay attention to how your well-being, mood, and overall health change. Perhaps you wake up every morning feeling heaviness in your stomach, as if something is stuck in or your clothes have become tighter, although you have not changed your eating habits. Maybe you've tried various diets and exercises, but that stubborn belly just won't go away. If you are over 60, know that you are not alone and that you do not have to stay in this condition forever. Imagine just one modest glass drunk every morning can transform your body, reducing your waistline, relieving unpleasant bloating, and giving your digestive system a long-awaited update. And no dubious pills, expensive powders, or intricate recipes. Only what your body may desperately need, but what no one has told you about before. In the next few minutes, the reader will learn what this miracle drink is, why it is so effective, and how easy it is to prepare at home. It will be about 5 natural components that give this elixir incredible power. It's amazing how simple and accessible they are. The first ingredient is warm water. Not boiling water and not icy liquid, but pleasantly warm, like morning tea. At first glance, this seems too insignificant to have any effect. However, as you know, the quietest phenomena sometimes bring the most significant changes. With age, the human digestive system tends to slow down. Food no longer moves through the gastrointestinal tract as easily, and after eating, there is a feeling of discomfort, bloating, and heaviness, even if the portions are small. And this is where warm water comes to the rescue, acting like a warming bath for the abdomen. It relaxes the muscles of the stomach and intestines, relieves internal tension, and expands blood vessels, contributing to a smoother flow of all processes, from digestion to blood circulation. With the first rays of the sun, when the body is just beginning to awaken from its night's sleep, a sip of warm water serves as a gentle but insistent signal to action. This simple ritual stimulates the production of vital digestive enzymes, the very catalysts that ensure the effective breakdown of food, the absorption of essential nutrients, and the timely removal of waste. It's akin to someone turning on a bright light in a dark intestinal labyrinth, illuminating the path for optimal digestive system function. It's interesting to note that warm water has the remarkable ability to create a feeling of fullness without causing heaviness or discomfort. This subtle but effective effect can help reduce the temptation of unhealthy snacks, allowing the body to focus on obtaining nutrients from whole foods. Thus, warm water helps restore the natural balance of hunger signals, guiding eating habits in a healthier direction. Many people's personal experiences confirm the benefits of this simple practice. Once, during a conversation with a 67-year-old woman named Mary, she shared her experience of the transformative effect of warm water on her morning well-being. She used to wake up feeling stiff, bloated, and generally uncomfortable. However, after just 10 days of starting her day with a glass of warm water, she felt significant relief in her abdomen. According to her, it was not just an external change, but also an internal feeling of lightness and comfort. Her digestion improved, her mood noticeably lifted, and even her clothes started to fit more comfortably. And all this thanks to one simple action: drinking warm water without any complex ingredients or tedious procedures. Imagine the healing power of heat combined with a metabolism activator targeting stubborn fat deposits. We will be talking about adding a time-tested golden ingredient, apple cider vinegar. Here, it is important not to use a clear, filtered product, but a raw, unpasteurized vinegar with sediment containing the so-called mother. It is this murky substance that is rich in natural enzymes, probiotics, and acidic acid, which determine its powerful effect. Apple cider vinegar, which has deservedly been trusted by many generations, harmoniously interacts with the body, stimulating fat burning, normalizing blood sugar levels, and promoting the elimination of unnecessary substances. Its action is gentle. It delicately stimulates the system, naturally awakening metabolism. It is particularly beneficial for the abdominal area. When consumed before meals, especially in the morning, it slows down the process of sugar entering the bloodstream, which helps stabilize insulin levels. This prevents sudden energy spikes and minimizes the likelihood of sugar being deposited as fat, especially around the waist. Even if the body has been holding on to stubborn fat reserves for years, this modest ingredient can help unlock them. As an example, we can cite the story of 72-year-old Harold, who had long struggled unsuccessfully with excess weight in his abdomen, despite dietary restrictions. However, after just 10 days of adding apple cider vinegar to his morning warm drink, he felt lighter, both physically and emotionally. His digestion normalized, his cravings decreased, and he had to loosen his belt by one notch. Apple cider vinegar also stimulates the production of gastric juice, which promotes more efficient food breakdown and prevents bloating and a feeling of fullness. An additional advantage is his ability to lower the level of low-density lipoproteins, LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, which is directly related to the health of the cardiovascular system. In addition, apple cider vinegar has protective properties due to its natural antimicrobial qualities. It helps the body fight harmful bacteria and supports a healthy and balanced intestinal microflora. Thus, combining apple cider vinegar with warm water not only hydrates the body, but also triggers processes of fat burning, improved digestion, and overall health improvement. Next, a simple, sour, and full of solar energy ingredient, lemon juice, is added to this healing mixture. This unpretentious component has enormous power. Lemon is known for its refreshing properties, but few people know about its key role in the weight loss process. Lemon juice is a real find for those who care about digestion. It stimulates the production of digestive juices and harmonizes the pH balance of the body. Despite its acidic nature, lemon juice has an alkalizing effect, which helps reduce inflammation and improve the functioning of the liver, an organ that plays a crucial role in fat processing. Many people experience bloating or loss of energy in the morning. This often indicates that the digestive system is not properly activated. A small amount of lemon juice added to a morning drink instantly activates the digestive system, helping it process food more efficiently and easily. It's like a friendly kick for the intestines, helping them resume their work after a night's rest. One of our clients, a 65-year-old retiree named Doris, shared her experience battling morning grogginess. Just 10 days after adding fresh lemon juice to her morning drink, she noticed remarkable changes. Not only did her digestion improve, but her energy levels also soared. She felt less sluggish. And most importantly, her body felt lighter and more energetic. But that's not all. Lemon juice is a powerful source of vitamin C, which strengthens the immune system and helps the body fight off illness. In addition, the antioxidants found in lemons gradually ease discomfort caused by inflammation in the joints and other areas of the body. Interestingly, lemon juice helps curb cravings for sweets and unhealthy snacks. It stabilizes blood sugar and insulin levels, helping to control sudden hunger pangs. For those looking to burn fat or maintain a healthy weight, it's simply an indispensable product. The second vital component of this healing elixir is ginger, endowed with unique properties that can significantly enhance the drink's effectiveness. This humble root, often inconspicuously stored in the kitchen, is not just for adding to soups or teas. It is a powerful natural resource that can provide invaluable support to the body, especially when fighting bloating, sluggish digestion, and general discomfort after meals. Including fresh ginger in your morning drink brings special qualities to it. Ginger gently stimulates the digestive system, promoting smoother food passage and preventing it from stagnating in the stomach, where it can ferment and cause gas. That's why many people report reduced bloating and increased comfort just days after they start consuming it. Moreover, ginger is one of the best natural remedies for nausea and stomach upset. It has been used for centuries in various cultures to relieve symptoms of motion sickness, morning sickness, and even simple discomfort caused by eating fatty foods. However, ginger's uniqueness lies not only in its ability to soothe the stomach, it also has a beneficial effect on the entire body. Ginger contains gingerols, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that not only soothe the digestive tract, but also help reduce inflammation throughout the body. Whether it's joint pain, muscle stiffness, or bowel irritation, ginger subtly begins its work, soothing the body from the inside out. The author once heard a story from a 70-year-old woman named Bernice, who had suffered from chronic bloating for years. She confessed that it made her avoid social events because she never knew how her stomach would react. However, as soon as she started adding a few slices of ginger into her morning drink, she noticed amazing changes. The pressure in her abdomen decreased, her clothes fit looser, and she stated with relief that she was no longer afraid of dinner parties. In addition, ginger has a slight warming effect that promotes healthy circulation and slightly stimulates metabolism. This doesn't have an extreme effect, but it does provide a slight boost, helping the body burn energy more efficiently. It's like lighting a small fire in your belly to keep everything running smoother. Combined with lemon, apple cider vinegar, and warm water, ginger creates a harmonious and healing beverage. However, the story doesn't end there, as there is another, perhaps unexpected, component that plays a key role in fighting abdominal fat. We're talking about cinnamon, a sweet, warming spice with the ability to subtly affect fat deposits in the abdominal area. This is not just a condiment for toast or porridge, but a valuable ingredient added for a specific purpose. Cinnamon has unique properties that help the body process sugar more efficiently. As we age, the body's cells become less sensitive to insulin, leading to increased blood sugar levels. Excess sugar is eventually converted into fat, which often accumulates in the abdominal area. Cinnamon, on the other hand, helps improve insulin sensitivity, allowing the body to process sugar more efficiently, use it as an energy source, and reduce its storage as fat. In addition, cinnamon has a beneficial effect on the digestive system, soothing it and eliminating bloating caused by bacterial imbalances in the gut. One example is the case of 74-year-old Thomas, who said he had always considered cinnamon to be just a spice for baking. However, after he started adding it to his morning drink on a friend's advice, his cravings for sweets decreased significantly. Thomas noted feeling more satisfied and no longer seeking snacks in the pantry in the evenings. Cinnamon regulates appetite, improves digestion, and helps maintain balance in the body. Its aroma and warming properties create a sense of coziness and comfort, which positively affects emotional well-being. A sense of fullness and stability helps reduce stress-related overeating and improves overall health. Now that we've thoroughly examined the role of each component, let's combine them into a magical elixir of health that takes only a couple of minutes to prepare each morning. Many claim that this simple ritual becomes their favorite part of the day. Start with a cup or two of pleasantly warm water, avoiding excessive heat to prevent scalding the mucous membrane, but rather creating a sense of soothing warmth, as if gently awakening your stomach. Then add 2 to 3 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. For those who enjoy a bit of zest, you can add some grated lemon peel, although the juice alone works wonders. Next, pour in a tablespoon of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar containing the mother, a cloudy sediment with enzymes and beneficial bacteria. Thoroughly mix the vinegar with the lemon juice. Now it's time to add warmth with fresh ginger. You can use a few thin slices or half a teaspoon of grated ginger. Alternatively, let the slices steep in warm water for a few minutes to maximize the flavor and benefits. Complete the composition with a pinch of ground cinnamon, about 1/4 teaspoon. Don't overdo it, just a slight hint of warmth, balance, and a soothing aroma is enough. Mix well and your morning drink is ready. Drink it down in one gulp on an empty stomach or divide it into 2 portions, consuming one in the morning and the other in the afternoon. Drink slowly, allowing the drink to gently penetrate the body as if sending it a message. I care about you. If you're using these ingredients for the first time, start with small doses, avoiding doubling the portions, as more isn't always better. Consistency is key. If you have any medical contraindications or sensitive digestion, it is recommended to consult a doctor. Your goal is to support the body, not overload it. It's natural to wonder about the frequency of consuming this elixir and the expected results. Before integrating it into your daily routine, remember that even natural products require moderation. This morning drink, despite all its benefits, is most effective when used consciously and carefully. First and foremost, pay attention to the lemon. With its pronounced cleansing properties, excessive lemon consumption over a long period can negatively affect tooth enamel, the protective layer of the teeth. Therefore, if you consume the drink regularly, it is recommended to rinse your mouth with clean water after drinking it or use a straw to minimize contact with the teeth. Apple cider vinegar is undoubtedly a powerful component, but its strength requires special attention. Exceeding the recommended dose or consuming undiluted vinegar can cause a burning sensation in the throat or irritation of the gastric mucosa. That's why it's so important to dilute it in warm water, which ensures gradual and safe absorption by the body. The rhythm of consumption is equally important. This drink is not intended for daily and continuous use. It is recommended to take it daily for 10 days, followed by a 3-day break, giving the body a chance to reset. This rest period is an integral part of the healing process. People with sensitive stomachs, ulcers, or those taking medications that affect digestion should consult a doctor before starting to drink this elixir. It's important to remember that the goal is not to overcome discomfort, but to provide gentle and caring support to your body. Most people, by listening to their bodies and being consistent, feel positive changes within the first week. However, it's important to understand that this is not an instant solution, but a gradual and steady step towards feeling lightness, clarity, and harmony. So let's consider what transformations begin to occur in the body after the first 10 days of regular consumption. The results may pleasantly surprise you with their speed. What exactly happens when a person drinks this small glass every day for 10 consecutive days? First of all, if there was previously a feeling of heaviness and bloating, one of the first noticeable changes will be a pleasant feeling of lightness. This is not the lightness that comes from skipping a meal or abusing the body, but the one that appears when all the processes in the body finally begin to function properly. The stomach feels calmer, and the feeling of tightness subsides. You might even notice a flatter stomach in the mornings, as if your body is no longer retaining excess fluid. Many people report a gentle yet noticeable reduction in cravings for specific foods, especially sweets or salty snacks. This is because ingredients like apple cider vinegar and cinnamon help stabilize blood sugar levels, providing a more consistent energy level throughout the day. No more 10 a.m. slumps or after-dinner pantry raids. You simply feel steady and in control. Digestion also undergoes positive changes. Gas and discomfort decrease, and bowel movements normalize without the need for pills or teas. When the digestive system functions smoothly, it positively impacts all aspects of life. Improved sleep, increased energy levels, and even a better mood. You feel more focused and in control. Some people have been surprised by how their waistline has changed from just this simple drink. The changes aren't instantaneous, but they're noticeable enough that clothes fit better, movement feels easier, and posture improves. And that's the beauty of it. It's not just about weight loss, but about shedding the burden of sluggishness and discomfort that you didn't even realize you were carrying. So there you have it, dear reader. Just one serving of a drink containing 5 simple ingredients and 10 days of mindful consumption. That's all it takes to kickstart positive change. It's not just about how your digestive system works, but about how you feel when you wake up, how you move throughout the day, and how you view your reflection. This drink is not just a remedy for improving digestion or achieving a flat stomach. It symbolizes respect for your body. It's an opportunity to start each day with something warming, healing, and prepared with love. The author encourages you to try this drink not because it's trendy, but because of its enduring value. It is recommended to consume it for 10 days to assess how you feel. Then the author suggests coming back and sharing your experiences, the changes you've noticed, any unexpected discoveries, and even small victories that might have gone unnoticed by others. If this message resonates with you, and if you know someone who struggles with digestion, energy levels, or simply feels out of sorts, the author recommends sharing this video. A small gesture can change someone's life path. The author also encourages you to subscribe for updates so you don't miss important reminders that your body and soul need. A community of like-minded individuals is growing together, starting each morning with self-care. The author assures you that you can do it, and your body is ready for positive change.